morning, Gremlins.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to Taps and Takes, where we talk all that nerd news, all that sports news every single Friday morning at 8 a.m. presented by the Do Over Podcast.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Groggs Traditional Irish Pub because they allow us to come down here and look at this beautiful bar.
Beautiful.
Edwardo. Edwardo is back.
I wish I could flip my hair over as Edwardo.
Now, if you noticed, especially if you join us on our live taping of our episode proper at the Do Over Podcast at twitch.tv/the Do Over Podcast, you'll notice that Elliott is out and I'm trolling Jess right now. And it's very, very fun. So go ahead and check that out after you check this out. But welcome. Thank you very much. Now, a couple of pieces of business, Eddie.
Yes.
Before we get started.
Get to business.
The internet needs to calm down.
Yes. Calm down, internet.
Calm down, internet. You're all talking about how, the sports news is a couple days. We taped this on a Tuesday. Okay? Shut it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have schedules. We have things to do.
We're adult men with children.
Yes. Well, some of us.
Well, yeah, some of us. Elliott has no excuses, but still. All right. But listen, it's not that it's less relevant. And with the NFL season coming up, we got fantasy football.
Yep.
We got our recaps coming up.
Mm-hmm.
We got bets. Bets are coming back, baby.
Bunk ass bets, baby.
Bunk ass bets. And I think Eddie may have one for us.
Oh, I got the bunkest bet ever today.
But before we get started, Eddie Rouse, Fast Eddie,
Yes.
Edward Rouse. You are joining us once again. Thank you for filling in for Elliott. How you been, dog?
I've been good.
We were talking off air, and I was like, bro, I'm like, dude, I went out of radio after 21 years having a fucking dope ass morning show, randomly got canned. We started this podcast, and this all happened in the period of like 9 months.
Yep.
Somehow you beat me on the on the life differences between when we did get canned and now. You had a lot of life changes as well. How's all that going?
It's going good, man. I'm just, getting in the fold. The finalization of the divorce will be November 7th.
All right.
Yep. Party.
Yeah, party.
And that morning, I'm getting on a plane and flying to Austin to have the best barbecue in the world and celebrate my 40th birthday. Shout out 40.
Shout out 40.
In the best shape of my life, eating the best barbecue and celebrating my divorce.
So the barbecue joint that you are targeting is what?
Franklin.
You're going to Franklin?
Barbecue.
Are you going to get up early and wait in line? Is that the...
Here's the thing. I have a townhouse in the heart of downtown Austin because I'm doing it right. Amex Platinum, baby.
Yeah.
And travel points. Let's go. And if you order ahead of time, a minimum of 5 pounds of meat, and they'll make it for you. You just go and pick it up.
No way.
So I'm going to order 5 pounds worth of meat.
Are you going to try the board, or are you going to get like 2.5 pounds of brisket and then just...
I'm doing, I think we're doing 2 pounds of brisket, 1 pound of the sausage, 1 pound of the pulled pork, Yeah.
I would say go up on the sausage. The 1 pound's never enough.
No. And we have a full kitchen in our little townhouse, and a microwave.
Yo.
I'll be eating Franklin all weekend.
That is cool, man.
Yeah,
and then you got some comedy shows you're going to go check out.
I'm going to the Comedy Mothership to see Dave Attell, baby, while I'm there.
He's going full manfluencer on us. He's going to the Mothership. He's going to be part of the Rogan sphere. He's going to go get barbecue. You better be wearing a chain.
I'm going to document it. Oh, hell yeah. I'm going to be documented. I may get a bigger one just for that. I'm going to be documenting the whole thing and post it on social media.
Hell yeah.
What up, social fam?
as he should. And then when he comes out of Austin, he's going to be like, where's all the masculinity?
Yeah.
Where did it all go? I don't know. Now, not only that, but some digital Edward coming. What's up with the...
Yes, there's some digital Edward. My new podcast, which will be called the Power and Presence Podcast. Brought to you by Striven, of course, which is my new company that I'm working on in the background here. LLC, finally. So we're good. We're legit. And the first episode will be dropping on the 1st.
The 1st of September.
Yep. And it's a quick little episodes. I'm going to have guests. And it's pretty much one thing I noticed going through this transition, and I hate that word, but I said it anyways, is that there's a lot of help out there for women going through affairs and divorces and separations. Not a lot for men.
No.
So I'm just kind of taking my experience and everything I learned and the help from everybody I got help from and kind of creating a little podcast to help people, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, every week, and just with different guests and topics. And the first one's going to be about control.
Yeah.
And then we're going to have you on and talk about being a girl dad.
Yep. Girl dad.
And we're going to have a lot of fun with it and just kind of hope that it just inspires and helps people that go through shitty situations that you don't expect, that turns your life upside down. And you could go two ways, right? You could spiral down, drink yourself to an idiot and make bad decisions, or with a little bit of help and understanding, you could turn yourself around and become the best version of you available for the rest of your life. And that's kind of what I'm hoping.
And that's smart. The best advice, which is something I didn't follow when
most people don't.
Yeah. Years and years ago, when I was still drinking and my son's mom and I broke up, I went into a spiral, right? And we won't harp too long on this, but the best advice that you could give anyone going through that situation is put down your fucking phone. Put it down. Don't touch it. Put it down. Okay. If you want to email, stop. Put it down. If you want to call, stop. If you want to text, fucking stop.
100%.
Just stop. That is the best advice that I can give anyone. So if you're going through a really hard breakup, divorce of any kind, keep it cool.
Yes.
Keep it cool.
And listen to the Power in Presence podcast coming 9/1/24.
That's right.
And I'll take that, put your phone down to a whole new level that will really help you out too. So yeah, stay tuned.
Damn straight. Now let's get into it, Eddie.
Yes.
Before we even get started on some pop culture stuff, some big moves in the FGC as far as Evo being sold once again, but was it sold or was it just moved?
Who knows?
Yeah. We'll talk about that. But you have the pleasure,
yes,
of going to the K-pop Demon Hunter sing-along. Now, before you talk about
number one movie in America right now.
It is. Before you get to that breakdown, I want to say I plan on taking my girls, right? Because they love it. Dude, Golden is on like repeat in my house.
Oh.
And it's a bop, so I can just deal with it. I wanted to take the girls. When I went to go get tickets, the goddamn thing was sold out.
Yeah. I woke
like,
up
what?
6 a.m. on release day. I got ours.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
I was just going to casually take them and
They opened up more showings though.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, but they're in the smaller theater, so it's not as fun.
Yeah.
Because you want that 300 people all singing. It was interesting.
So this is monumental for Netflix.
Yes.
Because someone tried to troll us on the internet, like, because internet people do that. Hey, internet,
have
we
nothing
see you.
better to do.
We see you, internet.
Yeah.
They were like, two grown men talking about a cartoon made for young girls, not sus. I'm like, first of all, fucking weirdo. I'm a father of young girls, so shut the fuck up.
Yeah, what the heck, dude?
Yeah. Second of all, it's cool. It's good.
It's actually good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I can sit through it without going, ooh.
If it wasn't good, I don't think it would be as big of a hit as it is, because it's a massive hit.
Yeah. I was singing
massive.
Soda Pop in the shower this morning.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do, troll? Huh?
Yeah.
Come at me.
Yeah.
Come at me.
Yeah. And if you think we're not like hardcore straight men, you're wrong. Okay, because we sired children.
Yeah.
Now
We have proof.
you win. Yeah. We have sex trophies. All right. And they're living, breathing things. That's how good we are. How was it? What was the makeup there? Was it like mainly young kids, or was it a good mix of both, or was it adults singing along? Like what was the mix?
I think there were plenty of adults, but I think they were there for their kids.
Mm-hmm.
There were lots of kids, lots of glow sticks, and people dressed up like the characters.
Cool.
There was one person that was straight up dressed up, taking pictures with everybody. Like, I got to.
That's awesome, though.
It was awesome. Yeah.
That's rad.
They were wearing Huntrix shirts. My daughter has a Huntrix shirt. Like, it was, and I'd say a lot of like 10 to 13-year-old girls was like the most makeup. Yeah. And it was a fun experience.
Yeah.
My daughter loved it.
I love the fact that it's such a massive hit that it's creating a culture around this, and it's a two culture system here, whereas it is a celebration of K-pop, which is not my thing, right? It's not my thing. But having that, I love it when things break down cultural divisions. Mainly something like this, which is like, okay, this is not made for me. right?
No.
It's not made for me, but I can enjoy this. And the fact that it's such a big hit here, everyone's singing along, just enjoying themselves because everything is so doom and gloom these days. To have something that is like a celebration to just enjoy yourself.
Well, if you think about it, like when it first came out and I saw it on Netflix, like the day I was like, what is like Sharknado type of thing?
Right,
Like what Demon Hunter and K-pop? And then I watched it and it was like, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah. It's the animation's great.
Yeah.
And it's such a massive hit. So that's cool that Netflix did that for the people to have that experience. And the fact that it's just cleaned up on money.
Cleaned up. And like
Cleaned up.
everyone was singing, everyone was having a good time. And every time they showed that dude, all the girls were like, "Ooh," and everyone was cheering and they were standing up and dancing. And the people in front of us were all doing this. And it was fun.
And that's what it should be.
It was fun.
It should just be fun. And I like it that they specified tickets to this is a rambunctious sing-along celebration.
Yeah, everyone's on their phone filming everybody. It was no one cared. It's just a fun
when
time.
Something happens like that naturally. And to think that this product, I don't know if, because the parent company of it's a Sony Animation property.
Yeah.
The fact that it's on Netflix is surprising to me.
The people who did the Spider-Man animation did this, which is why it was so incredible.
Right, which is exactly.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like, okay, it's a Sony animated product. Did they not believe in this? Like, because they sold it to Netflix.
I know.
So I'm like, did they not believe in it? Because whoever it was doing the curation of
whoever wrote those songs.
Whoever performed those
they're
songs.
the catchiest songs I've ever heard. All of them.
But that's my point. That's my point, that it's the reason why it's such a massive hit is because it's not one thing. It's like 5 things working so well together.
Really well together.
That that's on an excellent level, because if the music sucked, that movie would have sucked.
Oh, yeah.
It would have been terrible.
Would have tanked.
You could look at it and be like, okay, well, the animation's cool. But if the music was bad.
It's so good.
And it's so good, dude.
Like, I'm listening to a song about soda pop and it's good.
And
what am I doing?
You're like sitting there just all.
Oh, my soda pop.
Yeah.
My little soda pop.
It's good.
Pop.
So,
it's in my head.
Yeah. See, the movies, they're back. K-pop Demon Hunters.
I wonder if you listen to all the songs backward, if it's like propaganda. We just don't know.
It's like propaganda. It's just brainwashing everyone, all the youngsters. Now, you had a couple other movie reviews.
Yeah, I've seen almost everything. I mean,
Naked Gun. Elliott said it was great.
It's cool.
My dad couldn't last more than 10 minutes. It was out.
Yeah, it is. It's not a theater movie for sure, because it's like when you go to the theater, you want like to be entertained. And it's like just when it gets to a point where it's gag after gag after gag, and you can't. It's like the story just never. It wasn't for me, I guess. And I wasn't that much of a fan of the old ones. I mean, they're okay, but it just wasn't for me.
See, the old ones have like a nostalgic place in my heart, because I remember seeing those with my dad, like every single one of them.
Yeah.
With my dad in the theater.
And Airplane was great too,
Yeah.
But it was, and Liam Neeson, I want him to get mad.
Right.
And I want someone to take a member of his family, and I want him to be a badass.
Right.
And have those funny, quirky things. Not the whole 2 hours of a movie. Right. It was just kind of a little much for me.
That's the pacing and how it's back to back to back to back to back.
It's a lot. Yeah.
It could be a lot,
and
is what I heard.
So many fart jokes.
Right. Yes. Well, when again, not necessarily bad when you're talking in the sphere of Naked Gun movies, because I mean, there are some really good bits in the Naked Gun movies that I still remember. But it's like, I heard that it's fine.
They did OJ dirty though.
I saw that. I did see that they did.
That was the best part.
When they're all praying to their dads. He's like,
yeah.
Okay, so you saw that.
Yeah.
Okay. Weapons.
Yes. So my favorite movie so far this year, will by the time the year's over, hasn't been released yet, but more on that later. But what has been Sinners. I think Sinners was a masterpiece. I loved the music, loved everything. Weapons is up there. I didn't know what to expect, really. Right. And there wasn't a lot of and it was been number 1 for like 3, which is great. But I just went in not really knowing what to expect, but I love Barbarian.
Yeah.
So I was like, cool. I'm sure it's going to be scary and weird, and I love that. And it was a great time. And epic, and you didn't know what was going to happen next. It was shot brilliantly.
Yeah.
And it was cool.
I heard it was kind of like low key, weirdly a dark comedy.
Yes.
Like there's
I'm not going to give it away because the end is so bizarre that when the end happens and you see what's going and the way it all kind of folds, I had a smile on my face.
Really?
But the smile was like this. What the fuck is happening right now?
Yeah.
But it was a good smile. Like I couldn't believe what I was seeing, but at the same time, I loved it.
Do you think it was inadvertently funny or on purpose funny?
I think it was on purpose.
On purpose.
Yeah. He put some quirky things. And now it's so successful. He really did open up a whole universe he could make with this.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It was great. It was great. And what's funny is, it was supposed to be Pedro Pascal was supposed to be Josh Brolin's character.
Oh, really?
But he ended up doing Fantastic Four instead, and which is great because I think Josh Brolin was amazing in this movie.
Really?
Yeah, and I love him
in general
to begin with.
Yeah, he's
already
actor.
in the MCU, so he already did his thing.
He already did it.
And let's see if anyone gets that. And
I'm sure they will.
Yeah. And it was just a wonderful movie, and it's up there with Sinners. I can't really put one on top of each other because they're different, but I think those are the two best movies I've seen. And I've seen pretty much them all because I have a lot more time on my hands.
Yeah. You get a divorce, but you can see all the movies if you want.
Because when your wife takes your kid half the time and you don't know what to do with yourself, you just go, hey, Regal card.
Yeah.
Let's go
see movies.
And if you don't like it, you just leave.
Yeah.
Or you have to go do something else. You go back the next day and watch the end. It's great.
Pretty perfect. Now, let's talk about this. First superhero film of the year to cross $600 million globally.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I saw a breakdown because if you look at Fantastic Four, it's hovering around $500 million, 500 million.
Yeah.
But Marvel, these giant movies, even Man of Steel in that regard, I'm a Man of Steel apologist, but during that time, it was a different economic state. And a lot of people were, really excited about these properties. And there's several different factors here that's attributing to the box office, right? DC and Marvel kind of losing the casual audience a little bit on the quality of their films, the confusion on rebooting and stuff like that for casual people, not people like us, but casual people. But
both of those were rebooted, I think, the right way.
Yeah.
I don't want to see a damn origin story again.
No. Both movies are damn good. I like both of them. But I heard that there are overseas factors like the China market, right? That the Chinese market is like their audiences are kind of not into right now these big movies. So that's a big hit. It's usually 200 plus million on the back end of it. Russia and around that area, I don't even think they're releasing movies in Russia.
Do people go to movies in Russia?
Yeah.
They put on their parkas and
I don't know. And dodge drones, I guess. I don't know. But dude. So like there are geopolitical things that are happening right now. That
plus the amount of movies.
The amount.
Look how many great summer blockbusters we had. The last 3 years, we've had like 1 or 2. We've had like 8.
Yeah. No. This has been a great year for movies.
Well, it's because of the strike, the writer's strike, and the delay, and now they're all being released, which is great.
And there's also something to be said due to the fact that like we are in a transition period and a rebooting. I'm not going to say reboot, but like a brand new kind of journey for DC. Like DC is starting a brand new thing. There's a lot of buzz around what they're doing because they seem to be approaching these things correctly with James Gunn helming the ship.
Yeah.
And, good on him to get the 600 million. It's just funny that you hear 600
that Superman is outdoing Fantastic Four. I really am.
Me too. Yeah. And it's also kind of funny to hear, it's $600 million. I would expect it to be more. You know what I mean? Which $1 billion movies used to be kind of like one-offs. The Avatars, the Titanics. Well, you're like, damn,
we're going to have $1 billion movie this year.
Right. But even movies like Mario Brothers and like hitting $1 billion, like Deadpool,
but
Wolverine.
You have the kid as well, right? People going to see Superman probably won't bring their 3-year-old or 4-year-old or 5-year-old. I took Merritt. She loved it.
Right. Yeah.
She also wanted to see Jurassic Park. She loved that.
Right.
But like when you have those family movies, you're bringing 3, 4 at a time instead of just you and your wife. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, or in my case, just me. And that has a lot to do with it. You know?
Yeah, it definitely does. I do think that the things that are coming up, you'll get more buzz, especially when the people that skipped either Superman, it's out on digital now, or Fantastic Four, seeing it on streaming will maybe bring them back, and they'll get a little bit more excited when you can see these things play out live. I'm personally extremely excited for Doomsday, and Secret Wars.
Yes.
I'm pumped, but I also want Marvel to kind of let go of all these old characters and move on with something.
I read this morning I don't know, all my days kind of flow into each other, but that Ryan Reynolds and Robert Downey Jr. got in a fight on set.
Like a real fight?
Yeah, or like some sort of argument or something. I was reading that. I don't know if it was from Elliott's news source, NBA Centel, or not. But yeah, I read that something like that happened. I was like, oh, that's interesting, because Ryan Reynolds doesn't seem like the type of guy who would. Robert Downey Jr. does, but not.
Yeah,
Ryan Reynolds doesn't seem like the type of guy
that. I hate to hear it, because I love both of them.
It would take a lot. It seems like it would take a lot to get Ryan Reynolds pissed. You know.
Breaking news. Okay, this is from today.
There you go.
Okay. According to multiple insiders, the two Marvel stars allegedly clashed during filming, leading to heated arguments, costly reshoots, and speculation of ego-driven tension. The feud reportedly escalated after Downey Jr., who is said to earn $50 to $60 million per film, pushed Marvel Studios to reshoot 3 weeks worth of material. Initially, a body double performed the in Doctor Doom suit, while Downey Jr. delivered lines off camera. Unsatisfied with the results, he allegedly insisted on reshooting all the scenes himself, a move that added millions to the budget. On top of the reshoots drama, sources claim that a poorly timed joke on set sparked a confrontation, which I would assume
I wonder who that was from.
Yeah. But here's the other thing, though. Ryan Reynolds is a very nice man. Like, he's a
great guy.
He's a nice fucking guy. So they are clearly probably two of the.
But he's also a jokester.
He's a jokester, but he's also a $1 billion film guy too. And he has a very successful soccer club, which we're going to be talking about that later.
Not so far, but yeah.
What, Wrexham?
They're off to a terrible start.
Okay, terrible start maybe, but what they've accomplished is incredible.
Yeah, but they have one more step. Anyways, more on that later.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. So, soccer club, gin, Mint Mobile, like, dude, the guy is rolling in money. I wonder if he is actually the richest guy on set. Let's see.
I don't know. Downey Jr. gets a lot of money.
Ryan Reynolds net worth. Let's see.
You can't trust those things, though. You know?
No. These suck, because he has so much of his net worth is kind of vested in.
If you were to go by couples net worth, him and Blake Lively would destroy.
Yeah, they're very, very.
But now she has a popular drink out there that's going off of shelves like crazy too.
Really?
A couple of them, yeah.
Multiple sources say in the 400 million range.
Oh, sheesh.
I would say
yesterday.
I would say twice that.
He's not hurting.
No, he's not. But my whole point in this is that, like, dude, guys, put it to the side. I wonder. Anyways, it's probably Ryan Reynolds cracking some stupid ass joke.
Oh, you know it. Yeah. And then you see what a stiff when he got his award for Oppenheimer, I'm like, ugh. He's boring.
RDJ, I love RDJ because of his story. Like,
he's lived like 3 lives in one.
Dude, and like for him to come back and be so respected after all the bullshit he had to deal with in the late 90s, early 2000s, like what he was going through, the arrests, the drug abuse, all this stuff. And to overcome that and become this mega star.
He became Iron Man.
He became Iron Man. Yeah. For that to happen, I just hope that, come on, man. Yes, you're rich. I get it. You're both mega stars. Leave the egos at home. And I would say, from just seeing both of them, I would say he has probably more ego than Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds.
I mean, come on. That's a given just by common sense.
And he's a Canadian. Anyways.
Yeah, he's like, hey, he probably said A at the end of his joke too, you know?
Yeah. So, all right, let's move on to this. So, I'm catching back up on Andor. Okay. Because I started it a long time ago. I saw all these great reviews, but it's kind of hard to get time to watch anything, right?
Yeah,
So-
especially this summer, right? This year. Yeah.
So much. So I'm catching back up on Andor. It's excellent. It's
great.
It's very good. Ewan McGregor is trying to pitch Obi-Wan's involvement in an Andor season 3, which I'm confused because I thought Andor was done.
Well, yeah, it literally leads up to Rogue One, and the dude's dead. Oh, spoiler alert, he dies at the end of Rogue One.
Yeah. But maybe he doesn't.
If it wasn't for him, none of New Hope or any of that would have ever happened.
Right.
He's literally the hero of the whole story.
He is. And
Fight me, people. Fight me. Andor's the best. Shout out, Cassian.
Andor
one out for you.
is crazy good and worth your time. It's probably the best Star Wars that Disney has done.
It's better than Mandalorian. I said it.
But it is. It's like
It's better.
It's quality wise, writing wise, pacing wise. What it is.
And how good was the Obi-Wan show?
Sucked.
I don't even remember it.
It was horrible. There was a cool part or two.
I know I saw it, but I don't remember it.
But the Obi-Wan show started with an extremely strong first episode and then just went downhill from there.
Kind of like Boba Fett.
Yeah, Boba Fett's not even worth talking about.
Boba Fett, they had a great episode. Oh, that's what happened to him. Cool. That's all we needed to see.
Yeah.
And then you went to Mandalorian 2.5.
Yes. I did enjoy, though, Ahsoka. I thought Ahsoka was excellent.
good.
I loved Ahsoka. Let's go to this. Dwayne Johnson apparently is a front runner. And Oscar nominations for his role in the Smashing Machine, A24 film Smashing Machine.
Dude, is that even out? I've seen a few things for it. I haven't seen it yet.
Let me see if it's come out yet. It says it's coming out October 3rd.
Oh, geez.
But a lot of like pre-film pressers and stuff like that.
It's been out. A24 has been at festivals for the last year.
And they'll send out copies to studios and like
I bet I could find it. I mean, definitely don't do that.
Not
though.
illegally,
but if I wanted to find it, I probably could. I'm not going to, but I probably could find it.
I got something for you.
Okay.
True Detective, a show that I love.
Yes.
Warts and all. Okay. The first season, masterpiece.
Yes.
Absolute masterpiece.
Yes.
Season 2, okay. Not what I would have done.
Hey, if you love shots of highways, it's for you.
Not what I would have done, but okay. Okay. All right. Season 3, fucking great.
Incredible.
Great. Okay.
Yep.
Mahershala Ali.
Great.
And Deacon Frost.
Yep.
Fucking give it to me,
I
bro.
love that season.
And that's
underrated season.
You know why that I'm going to give you a slight spoiler here if you haven't watched True Detective season 3.
Okay, that was like 4 years ago.
Yeah, but
more than that. Geez, like 6 years ago.
What I liked about it is that it was a good ending about healing itself, right?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't dark and decrepit. It wasn't.
Yep.
It fixed itself, dude.
It all came together so nicely.
So nicely at the end.
Yeah.
It's giving me chills.
I know, me too. Or it's probably the air that.
Right. Okay. Night Country.
Good.
It's good.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's excellent, but it's good.
Yeah.
Jodie Foster, incredible. I liked kind of what they were setting up, but it was almost weird. Like
that boxer chick was good and all that shit.
No. The boxer chick was great, but I was like thinking to myself, okay, are they setting up kind of like an offshoot thing? Are they doing some spiritual weirdness is happening because it's not True Detective proper?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Night Country and it was named. Yeah,
it was just a little confusing, but I mean, it was good.
It was very dark. Well, obviously because they were in the dark the whole time. But
yes,
I guess. Oh, hello, Edward.
And at the end, it was interesting what happened at the end. How all that came together. It's pretty cool.
That was a well done.
Very well done.
Yeah.
Nick Cage has been added to True Detective season 5. I am
bring it on.
Begging True Detective to kind of circle back around to the feeling and tone of the first season. But it's
with Nick Cage. Heck yeah, dude. We're talking The Rock as a detective. Let's go.
I know. I don't want him to be.
He's going to be Nick Cage.
I love Nick Cage, but I don't want him to be too. Like, if you watch True Detective season 2.
Yeah. Oh, Vince Vaughn was terrible.
Yes. But Vince Vaughn is also almost like a Nick Cage type.
You can't take him seriously in a serious role. Yeah.
But he tried to play it straight.
It's hard to take him serious.
When Nick Cage plays things straight,
he does a good job.
He does an excellent job.
Have you seen Pig?
No.
You need to see Pig.
Yeah.
It's pretty much John Wick, but someone takes his pig.
And he gets pissed.
Yeah. It's great. It's great.
I hear great things.
Yeah.
I'm just afraid that it's going to get too off the rails and too goof. That's my concern. But, hey, I love Nick Cage. So, of course, I'm going to give it a chance.
Let's go.
Really quickly, Karen Gillian joins the cast of Highlander. Now, Highlander has been something that I'm actually looking forward to, like a reimagining of Highlander, if done right, and not goes off the fucking rails like the first movies.
Great. What are you talking about?
No, the first movie is great, but then they start talking, well, they're aliens from It's like, okay, guys, shut the fuck up. Give me some like ancient weird power that's homegrown, that it's like this weird race of people, that it's like an anomaly. It's not supposed to happen. You don't give me the fucking alien shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I wish Indiana Jones would have done that too. Or not done that.
I think everyone would have.
Yeah.
I think someone's here.
Someone else agrees over there. I don't know what's that. We're getting haunted here.
Hold on. Let me go let him in. All right.
Should we ask him what the password is?
Yeah, he's over there.
What's the password?
All right, so check this out. Spider-Man, brand new day. Add Severance star Tremel Tillman, Mr. Milkcheck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have you watched Severance? You love Severance?
Yeah,
I love Severance personally.
I love the first season, and the second one started, and then it had like a crazy episode. That was episode 4, I think, which kind of went off the rails a little bit.
Yeah,
and they brought it back. It's not like, I don't think it's like wow, but it's good.
I do. I love it. I think it's like
the concept's great.
I love Severance. It's like my shit. Yeah. Like the amount of detail and care and like the weird story of it all.
They do a good amount of detail, and the
fact that it's so weird that you can actually portray like the world and the concepts and the way that they do it's an achievement in my opinion. But I do love Severance, and I love him as an actor.
Sometimes I wish that was real. I could just be like, hey, you know what? Today,
sever my brain.
I had a rough day. Let's go in this elevator and just not worry about shit for a while.
Sounds good to me.
Let's become a different version of myself.
Right?
Wait, I kind of did that.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
I severanced myself.
I severed myself. Okay. So he's joining Spider-Man Brand New Day. A lot of stuff that's coming out about this is saying like there's teasing of symbiotes, the black suit Spider-Man, a bunch of different characters that are kind of like a Marvel sandbox are going to be in there. There's a lot of hype around it, but what I also don't want them to do is in efforts to, which we're going to segue into right now, in efforts to get people back, right?
Yeah. See,
giving us too much information about the movie. Like, just make the movie. Yeah. Like, you don't need to give me the shots of scene. You don't need to like give me all these details.
What threw me off the last one is I already knew that Tobey Maguire and all that, and they were going to do it that way. You know, like we all knew. And to be honest, I don't really like it. Like, it was cool and it was funny, whatever. But Andrew Garfield was hilarious. But ultimately, I was like, doesn't need to be made.
Yeah, it doesn't. But what I do think is this Tom Holland Spider-Man and it being in the MCU proper is a good move, in my opinion, to have more of a grounded Spider-Man. And I feel like the most interesting things about like the Spider-Man overall arc saga, a lot of the coolness comes out of the symbiotes, right?
Yes.
And how
and Venom and all that.
Venom and Carnage and
they still haven't done it right.
No. I would like to see that like realized. You know what I mean? Like I think it'd be really cool to see that realized properly. And I know a lot of people love the Venom movies. They weren't.
Do they?
Yeah.
I mean, how do you take one of the best working actors and not have those be 90% on Rotten Tomatoes?
It was like one of those situations in which,
and he does a good job.
He does, but the campiness kind of sells it.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean. Yeah. And I would like a more better realized version of this on screen.
And Woody Harrelson half-assed that shit.
Oh my god! Don't even get me started.
Oh my gosh!
Don't even get me started. That was very poor casting. So we'll end on this.
Yeah, I said it.
There was a
come at me, Woody.
There was an investors meeting that came through.
Oh, those always come out great.
Yeah. And Kevin Feige and a lot of the bigwigs at Disney have been talking about that they want to get young men back to Disney properties, which is now Marvel, Star Wars, stuff like that. Gen Z in particular, ages 13 to 28. Now, I have heard people argue that, and just like Royce was saying before we went live, is that comic book movies and video game properties are on the rise.
Yes.
Right now. Movies, shows, things like that.
Especially shows.
Yeah. Comic book properties are like the things that like your parents enjoyed and like the older kids enjoyed. And maybe the younger kids are just like, that's your thing, old timer.
Yeah.
I want my thing, which is this cool new thing. But so they're speculating you're going to see Disney dipping their toe into video game properties coming up. But I will also
interesting.
I will also argue
Magic Hearts, whatever it's called.
And you know me. You know that I'm not the guy that's like, where's the masculinity shit? I hate that stuff. I fucking hate it so much. But I will say that Disney in particular has made some very poor choices on their social kind of, how do I put this? The social grandstanding that a lot of the directors and actors and what everyone's doing brings, whether you agree with them or not, you are starting off every movie with almost a negative connotation behind it. That you are giving bullets to people to kind of shoot at you, and people already are sick of hearing about it before it even comes out. Like, they really need to work on their PR shit to be like, hey man, we're making a cool Star Wars show. It's going to be great. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Not the shit that has been said by these directors and writers and actors. And it's like, dude, they need to tighten up their code of conduct for these people to be like, dude, just be excited about making it. Keep your political shit to yourself.
Yeah.
You can talk about it all you want after it's out. But man, and yes, I'm not saying dumb down properties to not say something. Like, the best movies say something, but they do it in a subverted way that makes you think, not in an overly shoving it down your throat way. And if you shove it down people's throats, even if they agree with you, they're kind of overhearing it, dude.
Yeah.
So
you're right. Look at weapons. No marketing. No one really knew what the hell it was going to be about. They knew it was about disappearing kids. That's it, right? It goes in, it crushes the not and word of mouth from people saying you got to see this movie. Got more people to see the movie.
And that's what you need. You need word of mouth. You don't want
like in 1992 where you didn't know everything about a movie before you saw it.
Exactly. You don't want internet trolls using your director's statements against them to get people uninterested in your product. People are kind of overhearing it. They just want to have fun now. Yeah. K-pop demon hunters. And look, definitely say something in your products. It's art. Yeah. Say something, but do it in a way that is not alienating your audience, dude. And I feel like they've alienated their audience to the point where they don't want to show up. They were leaking, and I'm sure that Marvel leaked this themselves. Like, Marvel had to leak this themselves to kind of like dip their toe in to see what people would do. There were rumors that they were going to cast Denzel Washington as Magneto. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing? I love Denzel Washington. He's one of the greatest actors in history. Still one of the greatest listen, one of the greatest, if not one of the top 10 actors currently living today. Okay. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, are you fucking void of reason? Like, maybe they can do some spicy things with the next two big movies and then go back to something more proper. But dude, come on. Like, this is the shit that I'm talking about, because I personally wouldn't give a shit. However, there are things about that character that are very crucial to that character that would not work that way. And you're giving Twitter fucking assholes bullets.
Could you imagine all the Denzel memes of him with a magenta?
Oh my God. Training Day Magneto memes.
Helmet on going,
what the
my man.
My man. See, I don't.
With a Magneto helmet on.
Yeah. This is what I'm talking about, man. It's just these people are not.
Oh, he does this?
Yeah. Like, who is helping them figure these things out behind the scenes? Like, stop. You're leading him down to the wrong path. That is my opinion. So
You're not wrong.
yeah. Anyways, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back. We're going to knock out some sports. Sound good?
Sports and sports and sports.
Sports is next. Big shout out to Groggs Traditional Irish Pub at the northeast corner of Willow and Knees. Not only do they house the Do Over podcast for tabs and takes, but they invited us to go blow it up on St. Patrick's Day live on scene. Now that that's done, it's easing us into summer and it gets hella hot here in the Central Valley. Groggs prides themselves on being the coldest drinking establishment in the Central Valley. Literally go down there, get a nice cold pickleback, get a nice cold Guinness, throw it back and leech off that free AC, son. Support Groggs because they support the Do Over podcast. And we're back.
We're back.
Once again, thank you to Groggs Traditional Irish Pub, northeast corner, Willow Knees. I'm bad with geography, but
In
northeast
Frevis.
corner. Flovis.
Clovis.
At Flovis. You come by, you can get some JAMO. You should get some Guinness in your system or some delicious food. They got food, and it's the coldest bar
Oh, yeah.
in town.
I think I'm pointing north right now.
Yeah. Eddie's like, I'm going to be pointing north. So when it's hot outside, come and enjoy some food and some drinks over at Groggs. Thank you for letting us do tabs and takes. Now let's talk sports. Now, I don't know if you're watching, but Elliott says a lot of things.
He does say a lot of things.
We did our power rankings.
Where is Elliott, by the way? I never asked.
Oh, he's on vacation because he thinks he deserves one.
Oh, is he finally married?
No, not yet.
Oh,
He will be soon.
not good.
Oh, also, I just want to point out, because I forgot to ask you, are you watching Alien Earth?
I'm waiting until it's all done.
Oh, bro, it's Alien Earth Day. We record this on Tuesday.
Mhm.
The moment 5 o'clock hits, I'm watching it.
Yeah, I'm a huge Alien stan,
It is.
and I will be watching it, but I'm going to do it all on a day that I don't have merit, and I'm going to go get probably chicken and waffles. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Turn off all the blinds and everything, lights, and just watch the whole day.
It is so good, dude.
I love it.
And there's a couple of internet contrarians. Yeah, I see you. All like, oh, it's not peak. Yeah, you're a mouth breather. Okay. You're a fucking mouth breather.
And I'm looking forward to Predator as well.
Oh,
It's gonna be.
you mean,
What a year, man. What a year.
What a year. Oh, but I can't even say it because I'll have to say it next week because I don't want to spoil anything for you. But goddamn, it's so good. Now, let's get into sports. Okay. What you got for me?
I'm standing now because I'm pumped because I'm at the breaking news desk right now. Yeah. Breaking news desk right now. I believe we have an engagement.
We do have an engagement.
And it's not Elliott.
No.
We think.
Yeah. And the fact that this is sports news, that would be funny if he got engaged to Lady James when he was on vacation, but I don't think she's with him. So
He went on vacation by himself?
she's at school.
Ew.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was hoping for that.
This guy,
But,
always on his vacations.
yeah. Yeah.
Probably watching Top Gun on the plane. Not Top Gun, Naked Gun.
Naked
Sorry.
Gun.
Excuse me. Probably laughing while everyone else is going, another fart joke?
right. He's like, oh, this is so good.
I love you, Elliott. I'm just kidding. Kind of. So, Travis Kelce,
Yep.
Taylor Swift, getting hitched.
They're getting married.
That's right.
And that's sports news, apparently.
Thank you, guys. This has been Taps and Takes.
Yeah. There you go.
Breaking news just happened within the last 30 minutes. So, the NFL has never been happier because the Swifties are going to stay on board, and the Chiefs have never been happier. Well, that's the lie.
Yeah.
Because I think their dynasty's kind of.
That's what my theory is too, but not everyone's agreeing. But I am saying that their time is cooked.
Last year, one score games. If you'd have taken all those one score games and flipped them just a little bit, they would have had the worst record in the NFL. Yet they still went to the Super Bowl.
Well, and that's what I've been
And their
saying.
offense production has dropped dramatically as well. It's going to be interesting this year.
Yeah.
Half the receivers are in trouble with the law. Travis Kelce is in his own little world. He's my age, geez. And he has a wedding to plan.
Right. Yeah. There's a lot of big changes
going on.
Yeah.
And so it'll be interesting, and could be the Chargers' year. You don't know. And Denver's on the up and up in that division too. So interesting though. But shout out to Travis Kelce. Every man's dream, really.
Oh yeah. Marry a billionaire.
You think when he was a kid, he ever thought he would be one of the best, most prolific tight ends in the NFL? and marry someone like Taylor Swift when he was a kid? Probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah. Dreams do come true, people.
I mean, if you look at his brother, I'm pretty sure they were just a couple of like shit talker jocks, fun guys.
Oh, yeah. Those were the guys at the high school parties that always walked around with the beer bong in hand, forcing you to drink. Frank the Tank it,
They are those guys.
Yeah, 100%.
They are those guys.
They still are, actually.
Yeah, they're still those guys. Yeah.
His brother just walks around tailgates drinking with people. That's his retirement plan. Love it. I wish I could do that.
I mean, isn't that cool, though? Like, that's cool that he does that shit. Like, that's so cool. I love it.
And then he's getting in fights with people. No one, it's cool.
Why not? Why not?
Shout out to Jason. He's my favorite, Kelsey. I like Jason better than Travis.
Yeah.
I said
Jason's just looks like he's a good time.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I want to hang out with him for a day.
Yeah. He's a fun guy.
If I still drank, holy cow.
Yeah.
Ooh, that'd be fun. But anyways, we have lots of breaking news going on because it is cut day. So by the time you read or listen to this or watch this on Friday, and I'm sorry, people.
Yeah.
We record this on a Tuesday.
We understand your complaints and we get it. We're trying to find a way to solve it.
A lot going on. McCole Hardman, who was once the Kansas City Chiefs hero, got cut by the Packers today. 3-time Super Bowl winning receiver is now a free agent, which means the Chiefs will probably pick him back up once again for a 4th time. I don't know. But yeah, McCole Hardman is now a free agent. And there's a lot more. Deontay Johnson, the once superstar receiver who has been on 3 teams over the last, seems like 2 months.
Yeah.
Released by the Browns. And when you get released by the Browns, not much you could do there.
Hold on. Did he get released because he's too expensive, or did he get released because he's not performing?
I think a combination of those and the fact that he's just kind of an asshole.
Oh, there you go. Can't be an asshole.
So enjoy the Canadian Football League, Deontay Johnson. Desmond Ridder, who was once supposed to be a NFL superstar quarterback and drafted in the 1st round, well, he just got cut by the Bengals. So goodbye, Ridder. That was great while it lasted. You were great at Cincinnati, but not in the NFL. And if you're a Fresno State fan, double heartbreak because, well, they look like shit.
And here, let me raise the curtain a little bit. So we used to not be able to say this on our old radio show because there was a Fresno State relationship with some of the powers that be on our station.
Yeah.
So on the radio show, even if Fresno State was struggling, we had to spin some kind of positive or hopeful outlook with Fresno State. But now that we don't have those things,
there is no hopeful outlook.
They look like
Although,
shit.
okay, I'll give you this. New coaching structure, a lot of players transferred out. So it's kind of a rebuild, but that was pathetic. Okay. And the funniest thing is, well, this was going on. I was at K-pop Demon Hunters. My friend was watching the game and I come out and he texts, "Are you watching the game?" And I said, "No, I was at K-pop Demon Hunters sing along with my daughter." And he went, "Ooh." And I went, "I had a better time than you did."
Yeah. I had a blast. You sat there and you were angry.
But former Fresno State legend Jake Haener, who's best known for this picture, because it's hilarious. This was his media day picture. This one, he's been cut. He is no longer on the Saints. So the Saints finally, after having all the Fresno State quarterbacks at one time, now have 0, which means they're going with Tyler Shugg, pronounced Show, and Spencer Rattler. Good luck, Saints fans.
Good luck.
It's going to be a long year. The Falcons finally did something with Kirk Cousins. They made him the highest paid backup in the NFL because they're keeping him. What?
And how much money are they giving him?
Dude, guaranteed like $200 million. Like this dude has the best agent in the world, and it's all guaranteed. It's blow my mind.
What?
And they benched him last year for Michael Penix Jr. Penix is starting. They didn't release him. They didn't trade him. Kirk Cousins gets to sit there with a clipboard and make like $200 million, and he's still getting guaranteed money from the Vikings.
Shut up.
Best agent in football, Kirk Cousins. Shout out, Kirk. You're the man.
Dude, can I like be your assistant and just get like 0.05% of whatever you make?
It's crazy. And he's a backup. But Penix, I like him. He's a little undersized, so it's going to be interesting to see how he does. There could be a chance we see Kirk Cousins by the end of the year because Penix has a lot to prove. High expectations there in Atlanta, especially with that division because nobody's really good in the division.
Right.
So you got there. Amari Cooper is returning to the Raiders. So Geno Smith has another veteran receiver to throw the ball to. Geno, great comeback story, by the way. And by the way, has the best picture of the preseason. Cannot get more Raider than Geno Smith from his back that says Smith flipping off the crowd.
Yeah, there you go. Bring back the dirty Raiders.
Put that right here.
Bring back the dirty Raiders, man. Like
Yeah.
the
They're back.
Yeah, I want them dirty Raiders back.
They're back. And they're going to be bad. The Giants, the New York Giants.
They're going to be bad, but everyone's going to say that they're great, and that's their year.
Oh, everyone's so excited for Genty from Boise State. They're like, oh, he's a savior. Yeah, but can he play defense? Can he play defensive back? Can he play quarterback? And can he block? He'll be fine, though. Remember when like Saquon Barkley went to the Giants? Because that's my next topic here.
Yeah.
And he was like great as a rookie, but they still lost 4 or only won 4 games.
Right.
That's the Raiders this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Genty's going to be great on your fantasy team. But as a Raiders fan, The Giants, though, Giants legend Tommy Cutlets, Tommy DeVito, was released.
Oh.
No more Cutlets in New York. They have finally released the guy who they started because they had to. And they're rolling with Russell Wilson and Jackson Dart and Jameis Winston.
No, really?
A literal quarterback room of what the fuck?
Yeah.
Good luck, Giants.
Good luck.
You're going to need it. One of the best sackers in the NFL over the last 2 years, actually, over 17 and a half sacks both years, was the, I think, like 15th highest paid defensive end in the National Football League. So the Bengals were doing great. Well, Trey Hendrickson said, nah, hold my beer. I'm holding out, and I ain't going to play until you pay. And guess what the Bengals did?
What?
They paid the man.
Oh, how much did they pay him?
17 and a half sacks, 2 straight years. $14 million raise.
Woo! Ooh.
So Trey Hendrickson, you need to hit up Kirk Cousins and find out who his agent is.
Who's his agent? Who's his agent?
Which means he'll play for 1 year, get that $14 million raise, and become a free agent.
You're making
Bengals,
more than $1 million a month.
Yeah,
It's fucking crazy,
yeah.
dude.
But he's one of the best defensive players in the Bengals.
It makes sense, but I'm just saying that's fucking crazy.
Yeah. This is just funny. I have literally picked this up as my kicker in fantasy the last 3 years, only because his name is like Young Ho Koo. Young Ho is his name. Young Ho, literally.
Young Ho.
Koo. He got cut. The Falcons finally parted ways with Young Ho.
Oh, no.
But the Raiders also added another quarterback behind Geno Smith. Kenny Pickett is on the move again.
Oh, no way.
That's right. The Browns have traded Kenny Pickett to the Raiders, so the Raiders are loading up. And that means Shadur Sanders will officially be the 3rd string quarterback on the Browns roster. They're going to roll with Joe Flacco, Dylan Gabriel from Oregon, and Shadur Sanders. So shout out to Sanders. He made it. He did it.
Something about that Flacco,
Even though he got sacked 5 times in the last preseason game, which is the most a quarterback has ever gotten sacked in one preseason game in the history of preseason football. And I mean, that's pretty much the big one is Terry McLaurin. Scary Terry McLaurin, one of the best receivers in the NFL, but has never had a good quarterback over there in Washington. He finally got one in Jaden Daniels, who looks like he's going to be a star. And shout out to him on my dynasty team. Bam.
There you go.
And Terry McLaurin said, pay me too. I'm good. He got paid. Not top 3 receiver, top 4 receiver. He's going to get just $32 million a year.
Oh, that's it?
Extension. He loves it in Washington. He loves Jaden Daniels. They need him. And they just picked up Deebo Samuel too from the 49ers. So Samuel can cut those short routes. Well, Scary Terry can go on the deep routes. And you know what's going to be scary this year?
What?
The Washington Commanders. They were good last year, obviously. You know, they made it all the way to the NFC Championship game. And everyone's like, what? This year they're going to be better. And the NFC... Finally, it's been about 5 years where everyone just laughs at the NFC. It's the 49ers and everybody else.
Right.
Well, now you got the Eagles. The 49ers are if they can stay healthy, they're one of the least unluckiest when it comes to health in the NFL. Great roster, always hurt. They're going to be up there. Now you got the Commanders, the Lions, right? You have all these teams that are on the up and up.
They've been on the up and up for a bit, too.
So, and I'm not going to say the Cowboys because they're going to stink.
Yeah, they always said.
Yeah. And so you got some NFC teams that are all like 4 legit Super Bowl contenders now in the NFC. So I'm excited for that, right? I didn't say the Packers either, Elliott.
Yeah, no. Packers were not in there. Okay, so we can end on this. Since we did all of our power rankings, we can't go through all of them, but I'm going to ask you, what's your top 3 to watch this season that you think can go the distance based on this current news that you just got?
Okay, well, top 3. Okay. Obviously, you're going to have the Ravens, the Bills, right? The Chiefs. Those are like the big 3. And then you're going to have the Eagles, the Lions, and the 49ers, I think, in the NFC. And then the Commanders. I think, how about my surprising teams? So teams I think will be like, can upset and do like what the Commanders did last year. And I'm not being a homer on this, but I think the Chargers could be one of them.
Really?
And the reason is they got rid of their old running backs. They brought in Hampton, right? You got Keenan Allen's back there now, right? Plus you got McConkey. I love saying that. McConkey. You got Herbert. And if you look back at the history of Harbaugh as a coach, year 2 is when he's made the biggest jump. And every time, for going back to college, year 2, when he's the head coach of a team, takes them all the way to a championship game or some sort of big game. So this is his year 2. He's had a full year under his belt, under control of the Chargers. Herbert, everybody, I think they could be a team that could surprise.
Got
right?
it.
So I like them. In the, I hate to say this, but the Broncos, man. Like, if you look, they have the defending defensive player of the year. Bo Nix, I really didn't think it would translate to the NFL, and it did last year. He has really good receivers around him. The running game's going to get better. And as much as I hate Sean Payton and don't think he's that great of a coach and kind of a one-hit wonder because he had Drew Brees, he's working magic with Bo Nix. Remember, he literally was the guy who said why they drafted Bo Nix, because he was the only quarterback he's seen in a long time that reminded him of who? Drew Brees.
Yeah.
We're talking about a Hall of Famer. So the Broncos and the Chargers, which are in the same division as the Chiefs, so that's going to be very interesting. And in the NFC, if I had to pick one team which I think could be surprisingly good, and I'm going to say this, it's not Minnesota, because I don't know if McCarthy's that big injury last year. He's still kind of a rookie, even though he's year 2. The Bears.
Yeah.
I really think the Bears take a huge jump this year in the right direction with Ben Johnson as their coach. That dude was an offensive mastermind for Detroit. Look what he did with Goff's career. Look what he did with all those receivers who weren't supposed to be superstar receivers. You know, Amon St. Brown was not supposed to be an NFL superstar.
Right.
And now you got Odunze, you got DJ Moore, you got Caleb Williams, who, he does hold the ball a little too long, but if he can fix it like he did with Goff and that defense and everything, the Bears could surprise this year. So they're kind of like my surprise. They will make the playoffs, I think, in the NFC. And I think the Chargers and the Bears, I think, are the 2 teams that can make huge jumps from last year.
Well, there you go. You heard it right here. That's Eddie Edward Rouse.
Dude, I got one bunk ass bet.
Give me that bunk ass bet.
Next Thursday night, the first NFL game of the season. It's always ring night, so it's going to be in Philadelphia, not in Kansas City this year. They host the Dallas Cowboys in an NFC East battle. And it's currently at -7 for Philadelphia. And I'm taking it.
Yeah.
I'm taking Philadelphia on ring night in Philadelphia. The better team. Tush push. The Packers trying to ban the tush push. I say over and under. Take the over on 3 tush pushes. And Dak Prescott, the over on 2 interceptions. Philadelphia wins by 7. Let's go. Let's go.
Dak Prescott still playing?
Well, yeah, he's one of the highest paid quarterbacks.
I thought he was done.
Well, he always gets hurt every year.
Yeah.
It'll happen again.
No. There you go. Anyways, there you go. There goes Chaps and Takes. Hope you enjoyed it. Eddie.
Yes.
Where can everyone find you?
At Edward Rouse on all your social media platforms, and soon to be striven.com and the Power and Presence podcast, which I think is going to be a part of the Do Over Network, is somehow connected. And we'll figure it all out when it all said and done.
When it's ready, you'll have it all.
Remember, the 1st of September.
That's right. Boom. And of course, go and follow, subscribe. If you enjoyed this content, give us a like, give us some love. All of our links down below. Thank you to all our sponsors. Thank you to Groggs. And until next week, gotta go. Love you. Bye.
Bye.